What's up, guys, and welcome back to Week of Entertainment. So, there is a witness that is testifying at the Joshlin Smith trial. Now, this witness is saying that Kelly actually approached her and showed a picture and said that Joshlin was actually missing. Now, this actually clicked in the witness's head because she actually observed at a certain time when Kelly was with Joshlin and they were going into the house.
On paragraph 4 of her statement stating the following.
Yabona ha mo statement se gore mo paragraph 4 wena o bua selo se se latelang.
On Monday 2024 February 19, during the day, not sure about the time, new Fredenberg High receptionist showed me a photo on the phone saying that there is a child at Saldana gone missing. When I looked at the picture, I saw that's the child that I saw the mother pulling and dragging into the house.
Now, before you ask the witness the question, it would be fair to also read paragraph 2 on T6 and then ask the witness to explain that situation, because T6, so that's the loose page, that was done on the 26th of January. The witness says in that statement, referring to the statement in paragraph 1, the witness says, later on the statement I noticed, or it was noticed, that he wrote the date on Monday 2024-02-19. He was supposed to write Tuesday 24-02-20. So maybe the witness must explain first the correction.
This testimony was given by an eyewitness who is called Pina. She was the state witness who was actually testifying that she actually identified Kelly going with Joshlin into the house. So this was like a direct observation that she had observed herself. So we might be asking ourselves and saying, what is the importance of this eyewitness, Pina, observing Kelly with Joshlin and going into the house with her? Of what useful information is this testimony by this witness? It gives us a timeline, because it places Joshlin at a specific location, that is the house, being with their mother as they were going into the house. So this testimony, it actually acts like is corroborative evidence that is being presented in the trial. It actually like supports other testimonies that were given by other witnesses. So if I'm to look at other evidence that were given by other witnesses, for example, there is a testimony that was given by another witness who said that I actually overheard Kelly arguing with her boyfriend in the house. And then after some time, Kelly then went out of the house, took Joshlin and went with her into the house. So that testimony of an argument that was occurring between Kelly and the boyfriend, it links with this testimony that is being given by Pina in the court right now. So this is corroborative evidence, and it sort of like solidifies that this event actually happened. Because if we just take Pina's evidence on its own, it doesn't tell us much. Same thing with the testimony of the argument with the boyfriend. It doesn't tell us much. But if we combine both testimonies, then it becomes solid. So having solidified this event that it actually happened through these two testimonies, it shows us an interaction between Kelly and the Joshlin. And also the most important thing is the manner in which this event actually happened. It's actually relevant considering the circumstances that then happened later on. it shows us that there was a conflict occurring between Kelly and the boyfriend, and Joshlin was somehow involved in all of that. So when looking, for example, at the investigation direction, this testimony actually influences the direction of the police investigation, because it helps them to focus the attention on the mother's actions and the events that then transpired at that house. So looking at the prosecution themselves, this testimony is very important because it establishes a pattern of behavior of Kelly, because it puts her in a situation where she was having difficulties, and it actually shows a potential involvement in what then happened later on. Because what is happening is that Kelly actually disputed what the first witness had said when it was said that they were arguing with their boyfriend inside the house. So this testimony now, it then acts like a counter to what Kelly had actually disagreed on. Obviously, I see the defense, coming in and arguing and saying, no, was just normal parental behavior. And Kelly was taking Joshlin into the house because she wanted to direct her on something. And the defense can also go further on and say that there was no malicious intent being involved, because what the witness observed does not prove any intention of harm whatsoever. So, but no matter how much the defense, can try and argue around this testimony, it's now very, very difficult for them, because this is corroborative evidence that is supporting a testimony that was given by another witness. But the big problem that is there, when it comes to the judge now, is that this is kind of weak evidence, because just Kelly, pulling Joshlin and going with her into the house, it's sort of ambiguous. Pulling is a broad term, it could range from a general tag, to literally anything. Because what is essentially lacking from this testimony is the reaction of Joshlin Smith. Without that, now it's difficult to interpret the intent or the significance of the action in itself. And on top of that, these two testimonies by these witnesses is that they lack a direct link to the disappearance in itself. So this evidence remains circumstantial because it doesn't explain how or why Joshlin went missing. And what makes it even more worse is that there could have been a potential for misinterpretation by the witness. The witness could have misinterpreted the situation. What might have appeared as forceful pulling to her, the witness, might have been a parent trying to prevent Joshlin from running into danger, or simply hurrying them along. So these are the challenges that are there when presenting this evidence to the judge. The testimony in itself is lacking that juice that makes it valuable for the prosecution, but for the defense, obviously, in the evidence lacking all of that, it's a good thing for them, the defense. But as the trial goes on and on, anything can happen, because this piece of testimony, even though it is weak, it can become stronger and stronger as more specific details keep on emerging. So that's the thing with testimonies. The first testimony that was given by the witness of Kelly and the boyfriend arguing in the shack, it was very weak. But now, due to this testimony, it's getting stronger. And if new testimonies keep on coming, then we could be onto something. But for now, it's a little bit weak. Tell me what you think in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.